Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to set up for plein air painting or outdoor painting using the Coulter easel and some other equipment. Coulter easel comes in two sections. So here's the pallet box where you'll put your paints. So that just hooks onto the arms of your tripod like that. You've got a little latch here, and then the wings open up, and then you've got a nice I believe this is about a 9 by 12 surface in the middle for the paint, and then of course that doubles the size with the two wings where you can put your other supplies, or you can also use these as mixing trays as well. The next part is the panel holder, which is just a piece of wood that has some knobs on the back. It also already has the attached attachment for the tripod, and you just put it in here like this, and there you set, and then you can put your surface. I'll show you that. There's knobs back here, and when you store it you can put it like this, so that way it's easier to maintain. I carry my painting surfaces in a Raymar paint carrier. These are available in various sizes. I would suggest, if you're new to painting, that you would settle on one size. That will cut down on your expenses, especially for plein air. Oftentimes you're doing it to get the color values outdoors, and as well as just your sketch and your composition. And oftentimes painters will use those as studies for their larger works in the studio. So right now I'm using 11 by 14, and so that's what size is here. And these will carry at least 3 painting panels. You could also fit 6 in there if you haven't painted on them. And then the painting surface, there are nails, 4. You just sit it on top of those nails, and then just adjust it, and you're ready to paint. The Coulter easel comes with a brush carrier, and so it's just actually a plumbing pipe, a plastic PVC pipe, and they drilled a hole into the side. And so this will hang, there's a nail here, it just attaches like this, and then your paintbrushes can hang right here. I always carry a small number of paintbrushes when I'm outdoors. These are Princeton Aspen brushes, and carry a flat size 8, 6, 4, and 2, along with a liner brush, a number 2 liner brush, and then a number 2 round. You want to carry mineral spirits or turpentine, or maybe if you're using water mixable oils, just water. And these canisters that are spill proof are excellent. You can pick them up at your hobby stores, your local art stores. And this will actually hang right on the back of the knob like that, or oftentimes I just put it right on the tray. Of course, you need some place to put your paper towels, and the paper towels will actually go right here on the back of the handle, and that way you can just pull it out when you need them. I also take a trash bag and put that as well over the handle back there, and then I'll use the top portion of the brush holder, just drop it into the bag, and that way it keeps this from flying away or getting in the way of the paint and so forth. You could also use a rock or something. Of course, you're going to be putting dirty paper towels in there, so just remember that. There are a few extra things I keep in a backpack. Of course, almost everything that you see here will fit in the backpack, with the exception of the tripod. The tripod comes with its own bag. I keep a little water bottle. This is a spray water bottle, so that way I use water mixable oils, and so that can help me with keeping the paint wet if I need to do that. stay on one of those sides. I use a couple of chip brushes, 1 inch, ½ inch, 2 inches. You can purchase these at your local hardware store. No need to buy those from the art store. They're usually more expensive than you need to spend at the art store. Now the hairs will get loose and they'll come out, some of them, but over time you'll have a nice, interesting brush. You actually want it to be kind of used and different shaped. This produces different marks such as grasses and such. So good to have one of those. You can also use that for an underpainting. This is called an eraser. I use these rubber tip tools. You can remove paint with them. You can also sign your signature after you're done painting. You use a palette knife. This is a diamond sized palette knife. It's about the standard one you see sold at any store for the mixing on the palette. The Attore Squeegee is another interesting tool that another artist has been recommending to take a look at. It has replaceable rubber blades. This makes a wonderful line. So if you're doing buildings and other kind of architectural structures, this can be really handy. It's also handy for any kind of line making in landscapes as well. So I've been carrying it along and glad to use this as part of my toolkit. Also take in along with me an apron, keep the paint off me when I'm painting. Then for the paints, I just keep one of these bags handy, and then I can use, you can use a small size if you want to reduce your weight. These are the 37 milliliter tubes, or actually these are 40 milliliter tubes. Some companies do 37, others do 40. And let me show you the main colors I take with me. This is primary yellow. This is the Cobra water mixable line, so I use primary yellow. For the red, I use Madder Lake. For the blue, I use Ultramarine. I use Titanium White. Also, for brown, we'll use the Burnt Umber. For a power color, sometimes if you need a really bright red, you're not going to be able to get it for those 5 colors. So I use Pyro Red when I need to push up the color red. And I sometimes will carry Phthalo Blue if I need a more intensive blue. I'm also experimenting with some underpaintings using 2 colors that another artist has recommended, and that is Van Dyke Brown and then Raw Umber. Raw umber is a little bit of a greenish brown, and then the Van Dyke is a little bit more on the red side. So, and then I always put these colors on the palette in the same places at the top, and make sure that they're always in the same spot, so that way, just like the piano, you get used to where those colors are located every time that you use them. It makes it a little easier as you're mixing colors on your palette. All right, so those are the basic setup of the Coulter easel. You've got the tray design, so it's made to be more like a French easel, but without all of the weight. This entire setup weighs maybe less than 10 pounds, because the box itself is just about 2 pounds, and this is maybe a pound at most, and then the tripod weight, whatever tripod you're using. So it's very lightweight. You add it to a backpack, and you're pretty much set to go. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the content, please give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel.